Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Greg's Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This was a spirit driven reading, y'all. So I had a dream. Not sure what I was doing, what was going on, but all I could see was like the receipt from the bank, like a ATM receipt or something like that. And it said I had $77 and some change in my bank account with $34 available. And when I say I popped up out of my sleep with my heart pumping out of my chest, like that's the type of shit that give me nightmares. And I was saying, like, there is no going backwards here. There's stability here, there's structure here, there's discipline here, there's order here. Okay. And there are people that will try to enter our lives and they are very reckless, very immature, very unstable. Okay. But they want to latch onto us for stability. Even though they look fun to hang with, fun to kick it with, these could be genuine friends, family members, whatever. They're looking for a place to stay or looking for opportunity, looking for money, looking for, you get what I'm saying? A meal type of shit. And it seems like you're going to have this feeling to where you know that this person is only trying to hang with you, connect with you, be your friend, be in a relationship with you because they think that you are rich, wealthy, comfortable financially. Rich. So your family, friends, and associates may warn you, or you may be the family, friend, or associate that's warning somebody. Like, you know, you dealing with somebody that's a sack chaser, gold digger. You know, they only using you for your money. You know, they only around because of what you do for them. You get what I'm saying? They're only hanging with you because you pay for everything. Like, it's something like that. Kita. It's something like that. That's a real big factor here. They only with you because you pay all the bills. You get what I'm saying? And they're finally understanding that. Like, or will finally understand that very soon. Like, they're in a relationship because this person needs a place to stay. Or they're in this connection, work, family, friend, or romantically, because this person needs a ride. This person, you feel me? It's like, oh, you trying to go here, you trying to go there. But that person don't have no car to get there. So they gonna try to act like you they best friend. So it's like me and my best friend out in the streets, when in reality they using you to be their transportation to get to where they gotta go. You get what I'm saying? These are not friends. These are not friends, like not genuinely in that type of way. You may be genuine, but they aren't. Unless the shoe is on the other foot and you know that you're being a predator like this, like trying to prey on people for love and relationships just so they can feed you, take care of you. That type of shit. Teasia. So I think somebody is in a place to where they don't know how to stand on their own 2 feet. And they see others doing that. Okay, they see these people very comfortable financially and they want a piece of that pie, but they don't want to work for it and they don't want to pay for it. So what you think they about to try to do? And that's what they have tried to do or will try to do, is take somebody's pie or put themselves in a position to where they make it seem like this pie got stolen, something happened to it, just so you don't get to have pie either. You spent all your time, money, energy, blood, sweat, and tears building this, baking this, right? Just for them to come take it from you, just for them to come ruin it. And that's what they want. They want this opportunity to be as miserable as possible. They want your life to be as miserable as possible because chocolate is what I'm hearing, because they are not in a good position themselves. This person seems like they live like off of somebody. You know what I mean? I don't care, a mom, sister, auntie, grandma, girlfriend, wife, baby, mama. They live off people. They live off people. And it's like feminine energies, because I'm not sure how long a masculine gonna let you do that. You know, a woman that have a soft spot for you or somebody that's tapped into their feminine energy like that. But a man gonna tell you like, hey, you gotta get up. Like, you gotta go to work. You gotta go do something. You gotta get up, get out and do something for real. But they letting the days of their life pass by. You hear me? Like, that's just what they're doing. Lottie, Lonnie, something like that. So it's like, what you gonna do? Rob people the rest of your life? steal from people the rest of your life. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, he who does not work shall not eat. But imagine if this motherfucker robbed people constantly and the people that they plotting to rob are broke. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, what if they don't go to work and they don't have no money? So you go hit this lick and you risking your life, your freedom, your safety for what? $20? $5? What you get out of this? You willing to go sit it down and do all this time because you robbing people for shit that ain't even substantial? And even if you are robbing people, taking from people, stealing from people, and it's substantial in some type of way, even though it doesn't look like it, it's not enough for them to stabilize themselves, or why the fuck would they be homeless like this? Or on the verge of homelessness like this? Keith, they're a fucking thief. Malik. They live this lifestyle of a fucking thief and try to gaslight people into being their friend. But it's like, again, who is about to keep hanging with this broke ass nigga? Who is about to keep hanging with this broke ass bitch? And when you stop hanging with this broke ass man, this broke ass woman, they're going to look at you like a lick. They're going to look at you like a target, or everything that you got going on in your life positively. Like, you have positive things going for yourself. They will try to ruin that for you. You bought you a new car. Oh, okay. Let me borrow your car real quick. They're going to total your shit. They're going to total your shit, or wreck it, or scratch it, or do something to it. Just because they know that you worked your ass off to get this. And they're jealous of the fact that they're seeing the fruits of your labor, because they still in the same position that they was in before you got it. Or when you started, I should say. That's why I think this is lame. Eric is what I'm hearing. They're a weirdo. And it's like, stop stealing, bro. Like, you need to get a fucking job and stop stealing or thinking you could rob for a living. Like, like, we live in a digital age. I don't understand robbery in 2025. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you live in a place or space or environment where people just walking around with hard cash on them, but it's like, nigga, what are you doing? Stealing people's debit cards, bro? Stealing, like, what? Motherfucker call the bank 5 minutes after you walk the fuck off and the bitch is gonna be locked. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You get what I'm saying? That's why I think this is corny. It's like, what are you getting from robbing people or breaking into people's houses and shit like that? Like, now you got to go pawn a TV, sell a TV, and motherfucker, you ain't even got no fucking car, no transportation to go do this shit. Like, make it make sense. Kanisha, it's like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, how the fuck are you robbing people and you don't have no transportation to go pawn all the shit that you stealing? You don't even have no fucking car to put all the shit that you stealing in your motherfucking car when you drive off from the crime scene, dummy. Like, this is so stupid. Like, how the fuck are you a professional thief but ain't got no money and ain't got no crib and ain't got nothing? It's like, do they even got a fucking phone? I keep hearing their phone is cut off. Their phone's cut off. Like, oh my gosh, Monique. They see this person as a target. Do you hear me? A target. A target. But it's because they don't want to go get a job. And it's like, I don't understand that. Like, as a grown-ass man, a grown-ass woman, if you're in a position to where you feel like you got to go take from others, bro, you got to humble yourself and go to work. You have to humble yourself and go to work. I don't give a fuck what you're doing for a living. Like, you need to go get a job, bro. Like, they trying to be, like, I don't know, Ronika, something like that. It's like, they trying to rob this motherfucker, but it's like, this is their own friends and family members, or these are people with familiar faces. Desmond is what I'm hearing. They need to go get a fucking job. It's like, this person is so fixated on, like, living a lifestyle to where they portray themselves as being something or somebody that they aren't, and they can't afford this life. They cannot afford this lifestyle. So for them to go get a job, or for them to be in a position to where they have to, like, settle and go do something that they do not want to do to make money, it makes them feel lame or corny. And it's like, but that's what you need to do, bro. Like, you can't afford to keep living the way that you're living. You cannot afford to keep stealing from people and think that you're going to skate through life stealing. You know, really, something like that. Like, I don't know, y'all. That shit's stupid. This shit is stupid. This is robbing. Like, this shit is stupid. Charade. Trey, something like that. Trey. Like, you need to protect your house. Protect your house. Make sure your doors are locked, windows are locked, alarm set, cameras on it. You feel me? Whatever this is, car doors locked, all of that. Kita. Killy. Because this person is sitting around and in a position to where they're broke as fuck, and they're going to try to steal from somebody specifically because this person rejected them. They feel like they rejected them, told them no in some type of way. So now they're going to target this person and try to act like they don't know what's going on. But the people that they'll try to recruit to help them in this situation will realize that this is a dummy mission, and that this person is only sicking them to target you or this person because this is somebody that they got turned down by, rejected by, or feel ignored by in some type of way. Trisha. So it's like, you mean to tell me you start robbing people because they was rejecting you romantically? You start stealing from people and setting people up in different ways because they didn't want to be your friend or family member. They didn't want to fuck with you in some type of way. Yes. They didn't want to shop with you, do business with you. Yes. So they triangulated these people and set them up. Period. James is what I'm hearing. They know that's what they did. So it's like, damn. And it's like this person is married into the family. Or it's like, you get what I'm saying? This is one of your family, like your spouse's family members or some shit like that. Your baby mama, baby daddy's family members is some shit like that. That's a real big factor. Marquise, anything like that. This motherfucker. So it's like, even if this ain't yours, say if you have a stepdad, a stepmom, it's somebody that's a part of their family. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's somebody that's a part of somebody's family, like, that's very close in that type of way. And they literally started plotting, planning, and scheming on your property or this person's property, or will start to do this because this person told them no on my soul, or chose something or somebody over them. And I think it's just stupid, like, you know, because this person is going to be forced to self-reflect because there's somebody in this equation that is fully aware that they're doing this. Fully aware. Like, it can't have been nobody but you. Keith is what I'm hearing. Keith. Like, you robbed that girl's house. I keep hearing Reynoldsburg. They're a thief. They're a fucking thief. These are like B&Es and stupid shit like that. But it's like, I don't know. If you're able-bodied enough to go get a job, like, stealing from people is just fucking crazy to me. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, if you're physically able to go get a job, you think God is really about to look out for you and bless you when you're stealing from hard-working individuals? Like, get out of here, nigga. You about to be in hell. And I mean, like, hell on earth, on my soul. So no matter how much money that they acquire, they're going to be miserable as fuck inside. You know what I mean? And it's because they cannot live unless somebody else goes to work. They cannot eat unless somebody else goes to work. So it's just like, you cool with living off people. You cool with being dependent on people. You get what I'm saying? And that shit is lame. Like, don't you want something for yourself? Don't you want your own? You feel me? Don't you want to feel like you accomplished something for yourself instead of somebody else giving it to you or buying it for you, or, you know what I mean? Like, doing it for you, or you took this from somebody. Like, don't you want to say that you earned something? And no, no, they don't care at all. They do not care at all. They like being manipulative because this has gotten them through life for a very long time. But this is like the end of this road here because they're trying to use somebody that's very protected and that may be under investigation of some sort. So it's like, I don't think that you realize that you stole the identity of somebody that's under federal investigation. And this is why shit is hitting the fan, because it's like, whoa, Miro. They stole the identity of somebody or robbed somebody whose house is being watched, monitored, surveilled, or their phone calls, all of this are being watched, monitored, recorded, you know, surveilled in some type of way, whatever. And they didn't realize it. So it's like, yeah, when you broke into their house, the feds was watching. Stupid. When you went into their fucking mailbox, whatever they doing to these motherfuckers, the feds was watching all this shit because the feds is sitting outside the house or the property, the business. You get what I'm trying to say? So Guinness is what I'm hearing. This is a fucking fool. So it's like, you don't have to do nothing in this situation. It isn't a factor to where it's like you got to call the police or nothing like that. This individual is a thief. And they're getting caught doing it, but it's by police. It's by literal police. Like, the person that they're stealing from is under investigation, or again, like they have neighbors around them that are very protective of them, so they're watching them prey on this property, and they know like something is not right. Evans, they know something is not right. So when this property gets broken into, it's like an instant like resolution here. Like, oh yeah, it was such and such. I saw such and such do this or that. I saw them, you feel me? They are such and such told me that he or she was gonna do XYZ. So when XYZ happens, it's like, oh yeah, shit, it had to be such and such because they been saying that they was gonna do that. You get what I'm saying? And it's breaking into somebody's fucking house or putting somebody in a position to where they're setting them up. Like they're setting them up, and it feels like them being outside of a property, outside of a house specifically, is a really big factor. Because it's like, what's going on? Twist, twiz, quiz, 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 something like that. Quiz, quiz, keys. Anything like that. This is a horrible idea. This is a horrible idea. So it just is, y'all. I think somebody is finally in a place to where they realize, like, damn, like this person is really targeted like crazy, or has been targeted like crazy by people with familiar faces, all because they thought it was cool to try to manipulate them out of money. Like they thought that they was hitting a lick. So it's just unfortunate because it's like an old customer, client, coworker, anything like that. Like, or this person like led into you losing your job, have the potential to lead into you losing your job. But this is why, because know that they are very, very close to somebody that broke into your fucking house or was robbing you, stealing from you in some type of way. They know that. They're very close to somebody that was robbing you or robbed you or stole from you, and are still kicking it with this person, being friendly with this motherfucker. Kina. They know. So now they're trying to like gaslight people into believing that this person is a good person, and they're not a good person. It's going to come out. Like, you literally let this thieving ass motherfucker steal their identity. You let this thieving ass motherfucker plot, plan, and scheme on them like this. Y'all been in cahoots the whole fucking time, just to find out that the feds are investigating the person that they're stealing from. So it's like, well, that's the protection. That's the protection. The same person who's being investigated winds up getting protected by the law enforcement that's been investigating them, because they're finding out that it's people behind the scenes, not them themselves. Michelle, Misha. Thank you so much.